Yo, what is going on, guys? Sorry if the sun's in your face. Just so happens everywhere I've gone today the sun's been in front of me, so a little bit annoying. Bit of a wheelie. So yeah, it's been a while. I think it's about a month since I uploaded a vlog. Just been a little bit busy. I was away last week up in Lake District, so that's why I've not done any vlogging. I didn't really use the camera up there either. I just thought I'd just enjoy it for what it is, really, rather than having to worry about charging camera and doing vlogs and this and that. I'd rather go up there and just enjoy the roads, because they are pretty damn good roads. A couple of them caught us out, don't get me wrong. There's a few hairpin bends that we weren't expecting, but yeah, it's all good. So I mean, before I went to lakes, I don't know if I've not done a video on it actually. Before I went to Lake District, a week before actually, so it's what, about two or 3 weeks ago now. I actually I crashed the bike properly. Now, it weren't my fault, although some people think it is, but you know, whatever, I don't care. Basically, I was actually on my way up to Squire's Cafe. I'm only, what, 5 minutes away from my house at this point. Going round a right-hand bend. You've got a couple of S-bends, you've got a left and then a right-hander. And on the right-hander, there's a junction just to the left. Obviously, the car that had been coming towards me had turned, it stopped and then turned in front of me to go into this junction. So, obviously, I'm leant over. Managed to put enough brake on so that I didn't just drop it straight away. I sort of went around the car. I'm not 100% sure whether I hit the car or not. I don't think I did, but I'm not sure. Managed to sit the bike up. All I remember seeing is being very close to the front bumper of this car, and then I just felt the bike go, and I ended up in a hedge. The bike was in a bush upside down, and I was laid on my back in a tree. So looking back on it now, it must have looked quite funny, but it's not funny because the car stopped and the driver got out. Actually, she came up and asked if I were alright, but I asked her to get insurance details. And it must have been her and a partner in car. He stayed stood with car and he said something, and she just ran off to the car and they just fucked off. So quickly picked up the bike, made sure it weren't too badly damaged, which obviously it's not because I'm riding it clearly, and I chased after this car. Now I followed it back to their house, knocked on the door because they shot off. So by the time I'd got round onto their road, they'd parked up on the drive and gone into the door. Knocked on the door, passenger answered door. Obviously I recognised his face and all his clothing and everything. I just told him, look, you've just brought me off my bike and you've left the scene, so that in itself is a criminal offence. Now I need your insurance details. Made up some bullshit story that they just got in from work and they weren't out in the car. So obviously me, being 100% sure it was that car, I phoned the police. The police came out, armed police came out for some reason, don't know why. Knocked on the door. Now the driver and the bloke that was the passenger, and whoever was in the house, apparently they were denying bringing me off. So the police have said there's nothing they can do. Now I did have a camera at the time, but unfortunately the camera wasn't turned on. It was my brand new Ghost S as well, so a bit gutted because it's smashed up and it's just disappeared. I don't know where it is. We've been back down during the day and tried to have a look for it, but it's just not there at all, so God knows. Unless it's just smashed up into a trillion pieces and it's all over, or someone's been and picked it back up, I don't know. But I've lost the camera, so yeah, never mind. Shit happens, I guess. Now there's not much damage to the bike. There's a very tiny dent on the tank and a few scratches. The nose cone was scratched and the tailpiece. Most of it was just in the lacquer, to be fair. So we've managed to polish the nose cone and the tailpiece out again. It looks, you can't really tell. It's just a small scratch on the tank. We've rubbed it back. It's just gone down to metal a little bit. So we've rubbed it back, and you can just see lacquer really. So it could have been a lot worse, to be fair. I half expected getting up and the bike to have smashed itself up into a million pieces. I think I was quite lucky, because when the bike's gone down, it's sort of, the tank's been leading, so it's sort of slid into the grass verge and the bush. Had the tyres been leading, I reckon they'd have caught grip and flipped it over onto its top again. So I consider myself quite lucky. I mean, I walked away, had a bit of a bruised hip, but as I say, it could have been worse. I've just been struggling a little bit recently as well with with doing vlogs. Obviously with work and everything. I know I do video going to work, but I mean, nothing happens. I tend not to get into, I think I mentioned this before, I tend not to get into situations sort of on the way to work. I mean, out of work, for some reason I get fucking people pulling out of me and all sorts, but on the way to work I don't really get any of it. So it's not really entertaining, so I don't bother putting it on. But yeah, I've just been struggling a little bit to find, oh, what's that, just sand. I've just been struggling a little bit to find different topics to talk about. I think because there's that many motovloggers now, all topics are getting covered all the time, and I want to try and do something a little bit different, because I don't want to appear like as though I'm copying somebody. Now, I did do a test ride of a bike yesterday, no, it would have been the day before, but I was going to vlog that, but I mean, I don't know if I should just vlog everything that I do and just say stuff it, but I did a vlog, and then I realised that obviously you got Chase on Two Wheels that does all these reviews. Oh, that stinks. And now Spicy 110 started doing them as well, so I don't want people to just think I'm copying and can't think about myself. That's probably one of the issues I have. Maybe I should just start vlogging and just think, fuck it, and upload whatever I've got. Bollocks to everybody else. I mean, I was close to packing in vlogging, to be fair. It's just not how it used to be. I mean, the community and everything, it just seems to have broken up, in my opinion. But I don't know. I'll have another think about it, but at the minute I'm sort of 50-50. I don't know whether to pack in or not, but I'll have a think. I did post on Twitter that I think it's time to call it a day on motovlogging, but you know, I'm always changing my mind, so as I said, we'll see what happens. But yeah, it's I don't want to make it too long, guys. I think I'll end it there. What is that in field? Is it? Oh, I thought it was a tornado. It's a sprayer. Yeah, I'm going to cut it there, guys. Don't want to make it too long, so thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. Do us all a favour and hit the like button. Now, don't think I've not got anything else to say, so thanks for watching. Ride safe, and until next time, I love you all.